an ex-cop has revealed some of the main players involved in Tenerife's chilling underworld, from the Russian mafia to serious players from Britain. Former Scotland Yard Detective Peter Bleksley spoke about how alarm bells started ringing after cops on the island let one key lead in the disappearance of Jay Slater go. Despite their criminal links, the holiday hotspot is known for its dark criminal underbelly, as a battle for narcotics rages on amid the continuing mystery over Jay's disappearance from the island over 3 weeks ago. With global organized crime also said to be on the rise in Tenerife, thousands of Brits arrive each summer to enjoy the sandy beaches, vibrant nightlife, and cheap alcohol, all on offer in several of the island's top resorts. But along with the blaring music and the sound of boozy tourists, a much more sinister world exists, fueled by a fight for drugs and territory, an intense and brutal battle to control the island's main trade points in Costa Adeje and in Playa de las Americas has plagued the area for years. Peter told The Sun, "This is a region that has some notoriously dangerous people operating. It's an unsavory fact of life that in certain parts of southern Spain and on some of the Spanish islands there are very unpleasant people who are major players in global organized crime." The former top cop named serious players from Britain, the Russian mafia, and even some Scandinavian countries as having connections to Tenerife and the surrounding areas. It comes as Mark Williams Thomas, a private investigator helping out Jay's family, has previously claimed the teen vanishing may be linked to an established criminal network in Tenerife. The bombshell update came after the identity of one of the 2 men who went home with Jay the night before he disappeared was revealed to be a convicted criminal. Ayub Qasim was jailed for 9 years in 2015 on drug offenses and spoke to Jay just hours before he vanished at an Airbnb. There is no suggestion that Jay's disappearance is linked to drugs, with cops in Tenerife finding no link to criminality in the case. Both Qasim and the second unnamed man were questioned by Spanish cops on June 17, but quickly deemed irrelevant to the investigation. Once cleared, they flew back to the UK, with Qasim only speaking to Mark since. Peter was left surprised when the men were let go without any further probing, citing Qasim's criminal background as considerable. The ex-cop continued, "There must be other threats to this investigation. So many names have been put forward, so many question marks over some of the characters involved in this baffling mystery. When one of the people we know was one of the last people to see him alive, has a considerable criminal background that rings alarm bells. All those threads of investigation should be properly explored." It comes as Jay's dad, Warren Slater, 58, blasted the way some parts of the search has been handled as he declared, "Everything stinks." The devastated father has a similar view to Peter over the 2 men who were last with Jay. He told The Sun, "My starting position, I've said this from day one, ask the 2 men who have taken him, and then start from there." Jay's uncle, Glenn Duncan, is also said to be convinced of third-party involvement. It comes as investigators probing the Brit's disappearance believe he could still be alive, but in another part of Tenerife, far away from where rescuers and his family have been searching for weeks. Spanish police are now set to pursue at least 3 bombshell leads after a source in Tenerife told The Sun the case is very much open, with all cops announced on Tuesday. There are still several lines of inquiry active in the hunt to find the missing teen. As The Sun revealed, investigators haven't deemed the teen as missing, feared dead yet.